which usually consoles people to some degree. Their wills are so powerful that the lowest angel could disintegrate the earth, or if God would allow it. They can kill us by a single act of will, but God, we know in the book of Job, said, do not touch his substance, which is a technical phrase for saying you cannot kill him. Only grace in our wills and the power of accompanying our prayers with good works can we overcome their will. The sin they commit was by rejecting their task. This means that sin also constitutes their greatest weakness, their greatest shame, and their greatest humiliation. Their name is their assigned task. So if you can find out what their name is in an exorcism, that means you know what their weakness is. And that's why they don't want you having it. Second, to name a thing constitutes a form of authority. When Adam was brought all the things to name, it was to indicate, that look, this is all different from you. And it was partly done so that you would understand that when Eve was brought to him, okay, yeah, she's not like anything else. Okay. So there was that side of things. But it was also to indicate to manifest his authority over them. It's why parents have the right to name their child, because they have a natural law authority over them. So once you have the name of somebody, there's a certain authority, because you can you can get their attention to it. There's certain things that you can do with their name. Well, it's the same thing with demons. Once you have their name, there's a certain authority that you have over them, and that means once you know their name, you know their weakness, and you just beat them over the head with it. They possess all of the infused knowledge endowed at their creation and continue to receive this infused knowledge. This is why dealing with them is extremely dangerous and requires an absolute abandonment to God, his grace, and providence. If you ever see a guy, if you ever see a priest who thinks he's going to deal with this on his own intelligence, he is doomed. In fact, if anything they'll tell you, exorcists will tell you, is that being an exorcist is one of the most humiliating works that you will ever do, because you're